Hi everybody, it's Julie, and today we're going to make our book page collage roll. It needs to be 24 to 30 inches long, and it should be like 8.5 to 9 inches wide. So I am figuring that we need to use 6. Or how big are these? Let's measure-ish. Measure-ish. So 12. Those are 6 inches. So we need, I'm going to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of my pages. Now, this one, I would use pages that are a little bit bigger. And so like we did the rolls, we are going to go ahead and put our 2 pages together and start there. So I did see that I had this, not there, not that, but I had that. Okay, so I have that, and it's pretty good size. And so I'm going to start by putting that down on my page. And you know what if we go ahead and we come over and we go ahead and put our 3rd one. We might be able to use this to go across. Okay, yes, I have. Oh, and these were those pieces that I put down. Looks like we are going to need to clean this up. Where's my cutter? Oh, I don't like this one right now because it needs to be cleaned, but we'll see. Okay, it worked. Okay. So with that, you can go ahead and put this one here. Okay. And put this one here. And so this is just like what I did with when I did Roxy's her challenge a few weeks ago. But I did learn that I want to use bigger pieces when for putting down, because it doesn't take as long. Okay, now remember, we are trying to use neutral items so that we can use this for a variety of projects. Okay, I want to put this one so it crosses both. Okay, so that's why I pulled out the third one. You can make so many things out of these rolls. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and go across. Okay, so we have a beginning of our holding the pages together. And I like to just go ahead and rip things and we have been using a lot of the same type of things on these pages, which is fine. Okay, so this is from a printable. From the Spring Flower digital. Okay, so here's the long one of that. I like these. And if we go ahead and make, I was going to make this the edge, but we go ahead and, did I end up turning over the part that we already had done? Probably. Okay, so this is some Edith Holden paper, and it it has a straight top, so it's kind of cool to go and just put your straight edges down on your straight edges. That's another kind of cool thing. Okay, have some music here. We have been using that throughout. Okay, so don't be afraid to go over things. Line things right up to the edge of other ones. Put things on top of things. This is your project. Enjoy. Okay, so I'm filling up. This is what I'm trying to do here. And we are, I think we're on, if we're not on the last, we're on the second to last. Okay. Go like that. Okay, then we can put some tissue right there. So when things don't quite meet up, I like to use either the parchment paper or the tissue paper, kind of to give the illusion that they eventually met up. Okay. A little bit of Grove paper. Just because that's what I picked up. Okay, it all has to get covered, so you can go back and forth like I'm doing. Okay, we can come over to this next one. Okay. We're gonna have to make a choice about the okay, that can go right down on there. Okay, so need more glue. Hoping that this one, oh, it looks like there's one more in there. One more after this. Oh, this one's dead. That one doesn't count. Okay. Oh, it's a jot. Have to get it going. These ones get kind of gobbledygook, I call it. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, we've got a piece of the pattern. I like it there. So, collaging, you want things to touch. And on this kind of collaging, I think you want a variety of colors. And yes, I know that we're not using colors as in the normal sense of the word, but these are a variety of neutral colors. So, and I have a thing about all my things needing to be in a certain direction. You don't have to do it that way. Okay, you can go ahead and put things on in the other direction. parchment paper. So what is your favorite thing to use in collaging? Do you have a favorite type of paper? That parchment paper and tissue paper, I think, are my favorites. Let's go ahead and put this. Like that. There's things underneath here. We might need them. We need them to be up there. Okay, so we just used some math paper. Oh, we've got some data here. Information, computing. And it's big. I was really struggling because it took me so long to do Roxy's challenge, and somebody suggested that I use bigger pieces, and I agree. Bigger pieces, good idea. Okay. I think I have a little bit more of this somewhere. This piece of the avocado dyed paper. But you can, you can switch it up if you have more than one project that you, especially if you know what you're going to be using it for. I did one of my pieces the other day had peach on it, and I was so glad that I had it for the ooh, that's perfect, but let's put something under it first. For the Yaya journal, to be able to just come back and go through and have pieces made, that was amazing. Okay. This does can take longer. This is taking longer. But I'm using little pieces. It's like I just can't get away from using the little pieces. I didn't want to put that on so much of the pink. Well, I'm just going to throw that whole little piece away. Okay, so we have this whole edge over here that needs to be done. Okay, go ahead and go with this piece of data. This came out of a date book. It was data out of a date book. Okay. And so we have that spot there. I love that the word special is all over in this crossword puzzle. So I'm going to use it. I heard somebody else say, I need better scraps. Might be time to go look in my scrap box. See if I can find some better scraps. Don't need those. Yeah, let's put that there. Yeah, so even these little ones end up being a good thing to have. Okay, so this one is a little wrinkly. You know what? I think it's time to say goodbye. And yes, I could have. Okay, we wanted to not cover the pink over here. So we'll just wrinkle that a little. There, I like that. Okay. Okay, we'll put this over here. Working over on this corner, trying to get it finished. Ah, that just missed being long enough to go all the way up. Oh, this one. That was. put that over there. We'll just have to clean it up a little bit. Okay, so that's all taken care of. This is all taken care of. This needs a little something down here taken care of. Yeah, this takes much longer when you're using, when your pieces are not big. Okay. Okay, so we're good to here. I'm going to go ahead and put that on top of this one, because I don't want to chance my thing breaking again, or ripping the paper. Okay, so there's that. We'll go with good sized piece of polka dot paper, and I've started, I saved the pieces from the leftover after I've done a mailer, and that's what these are, some of them, the ones that wrinkled. Okay, here we have advertisements. So that took up a good little portion right there. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward. You don't need to watch me glue this slow. So here it is, my roll. Okay, and it ended up being 5 of my pages. So that's between 24 and 30 inches. I will go ahead and cut the edges, and then I will hang it on the hanger. And so there's that. I used such a variety of items and sizes. I really like taking the tissue and the parchment paper and adding it over in the spaces. I have a variety of neutral colors, so I have some that is a little more white. When I go to use that, if that's too white, I can always distress it. But I I use a lot of white in my paper crafting. So I'll just be going and cutting right along the edge, just cleaning up since I was tearing so many things, a lot of it didn't have a straight edge. So it was helpful that I had trimmed out pieces, except for since my desk, see, there's those pieces that I thought I was starting, and I turned it over the wrong direction, but that's okay. Okay. So anyway, so you want to use a book page, and it needs to be 24 to 36 inches. It should be 8 to, depending on your book page, but it should be 8 inches. Okay, so these, what do you use this for? So this, I have used this on the inside of a journal as the inside of the cover. I have cut it up and used it for tags. I really like that. It's a good weight. And then you just cover the back with whatever you want to cover it with. And there we have it cleaned up. And I've left this in case I decide to continue on. But I'm very, very pleased, and I'm very glad to have this done. I think this is one of my favorite things that we have in this particular part of I don't really like this computing over here, you guys, but I can play with that later. So yeah, there it is. We have large pieces, we have small pieces, and then we have some right in here. We have the avocado dyed, so they're kind of all in the same area. There is sewing all throughout, so if I was to use that for a theme for a journal, it's all throughout on this. But also, it is light enough weight that this could be a page in your journal as well. I think it would make a really nice page as well. So again, you can go ahead and roll this up like on a paper towel holder. I will be adding it to the hanger. Okay, so there's my 3-inch, there's my band, and I'll be adding this on along with those, and there you go. So we had a couple that didn't take as much time. So, and then we have that one, but that one is gonna, you can make anything out of that. Any of the things that we've been making, you're gonna be able to make out of that roll. So, there you go. And obviously, it didn't fit in our large ephemera holder. Okay, it didn't fit in here, but I think hanging it up on the hanger is for me is a better solution. So if you're curious about the large ephemera holder, I will put the video right up here, as well as the live video where I made several different of the items that we're making for this challenge using book pages and our scraps to make scrappy bases in the April All About the Base Junk Journal Challenge. So I hope you'll join us. The details videos in the description box down below. And so on to the next one. And I'll be seeing you for that one tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye. Bye-bye. Such a good baby daddy, bringing the mama the food. There he is.